there, Stephanie here from my prints collection, the place where you will find lettering and illustration tutorials. In this tutorial we are going to create a Skyscrapers effect using the CD view set. The link will be in the description below, as well as a sample of the set if you want to try it out. If you like this kind of tutorials, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. So without further ado, let's jump into this tutorial. The materials that I'm using are the iPad Pro 12.9 inches, the Apple Pencil, and the software is called Procreate, which is available in the App Store. I'm gonna open the Procreate app. I'm using a screen size Canva, and you can use any size that you want. And the colors that I will be using for this tutorial are actually from the color palette that will come with the CD view set. So these colors over here. So first of all, I want to set up my background. I want to kind of create a sunset effect. So for that, I'm going to select a default brush from the Procreate app, which is called Medium Hard Blend. It's from the airbrushing set. And I'm going to start from a darker color to a lighter color and then add some blue over here. So let's go and select a darker color. And I'm going to start painting this one. Move to a lighter color and keep going until I'm happy with the effect. Like this. Okay, now that I'm happy with this effect, I'm gonna go to my adjustments, Gaussian blur, and I'm gonna swipe slightly to the right around 20%. And now that I'm happy with this, I'm gonna add some blue over here. Okay, now that I'm happy with this, I'm gonna go to my adjustments, Gaussian blur, and blur this a little bit like this. Perfect. Now that I have my background set up, I'm gonna go to my layers, add a new layer on top of these two layers over here. Select the color Pure Black, and I'm gonna choose a stamp from the collection. I'm gonna go with this one over here. Then I'm gonna stamp, select, and I'm gonna drag to increase the size. Make sure that uniform is selected. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm happy with this. And now that I have this building, I'm gonna add another building behind this one. So for that, I'm gonna add a new layer between these layers and this one. I'm gonna stamp. Okay, I'm gonna increase the size like this and place it over here. Increase this a little bit. Like this. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select the eraser tool and just delete this bit over here because I don't want this stamp to overlap with that one, so that we can view these windows and not anything else from this stamp. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna add a new layer over here and I'm gonna add another stamp. Select, and I'm gonna increase the size and place it. Go over here and delete and erase the windows like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna keep stamping and repeating the process until I'm happy with the end result. Okay, now that I'm happy with this, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select all the layers, I'm gonna group them, and I'm gonna duplicate this group. I'm gonna flatten the first one, and I'm gonna change the color to an orange color. go back to my layers, click select, and then click fill layer. And now that I can see this better, I'm gonna select a medium hard brush and I'm just gonna paint this. So I'm gonna okay, now I'm gonna move this layer underneath this one. I'm gonna duplicate this one and I'm gonna flatten, select this layer, click clear. So now we only have, I'm gonna delete this layer. So now we only have the outline of the windows. I'm gonna select this layer, move it above this one. I'm gonna duplicate it. And this one over here, we are going to add some Gaussian blur. And we are gonna swipe this to the right around 20% and select this. And I'm gonna change the mode of this layer to screen. So you have this effect of the brightness of the windows popping. Now that I'm happy with this, I'm gonna add a little bit more to it. I'm gonna select the color black, and on top of all of my layers, I'm gonna add a new layer, and I'm gonna select another stamp. I'm gonna select this bridge over here, stamp, increase the size like this, and I'm gonna put it like okay. So now that I'm happy with this, I'm gonna add a new layer on top of this one. I'm gonna click clipping mask, and with the default brush, the soft brush from the airbrushing set, I'm gonna select the color orange, and I'm gonna make some reflection to pop this bridge a little bit like this. And we are done. We have created a skyscrapers effect using the city set view. If you want to check out this set, a link will be in the description, as well as a sample if you want to try it out. If you think that this tutorial was useful, please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be notified when a new tutorial is published. If you decide to try this tutorial and share it on social media, make sure to tag me so that I can send you some love. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, happy drills and illustrations!